Hi guys! Today I am making curried lentil and pineapple, and I found it in this little cookbook that I found in the thrift store. And it calls for some oil and onion and garlic and curry powder, lentils, pineapple, tomatoes, vinegar, and chili sauce. And for the lentils, I'm using some red lentils. Some dried lentils is what I decided to go with. And a pound seemed to make about 2 cups of dried lentils. And it makes 4 cups when it's all cooked up. And the recipe actually called for 2 large tomatoes and an onion. I'm using Roma tomatoes, so I decided to go with 3 tomatoes, just because they're a little bit smaller. And for the garlic, I'm using some minced garlic. So 1 teaspoon of minced garlic equals about a clove. And to cook everything up, I'm using this big stock pot. I was thinking I'm making so much lentils, it's really gonna need a big pot. So if you're making this recipe, definitely go with the biggest one that you got. And they say you're supposed to cook the onions until they're wilted and then put in the curry. You can use 2 teaspoons or 3 teaspoons. I decided to go with 2. I like the taste of curry, but I was afraid it was going to overpower my taste buds, so I went with 2 teaspoons. And I've added the lentils to the onions and garlic and curry. And some tomatoes. And it's already looking so beautiful and colorful. Just lovely. And here's the pineapple. The recipe says that you should be cutting the pineapple chunks in half, but I decided just to use the whole chunks because I like pineapple and I'm not afraid of big chunks, so I just popped them in to the dish. And it says you're supposed to use some chili sauce, but I don't need too much spice in my dish, so I just sprinkled on some cayenne pepper just to give it a little bit of a kick, but not too much for me. And here's the juice that came in the can for the pineapple. It came up to about a cup. And I was a little bit concerned at how soupy this dish looked, but I'm glad I added in the juice because it actually does need this, because all of the vegetables and the beans they're gonna absorb a lot of that juice. So be faithful as you're cooking this up. So what I did is I just let it sit on the stove for about an hour. And so much of the juice actually gets absorbed, which was just amazing because it looks so soupy, but it looks really, really good now. And I just love the combination of the lentils and the sweet and the spicy. I think this is a really easy recipe that I will definitely make again. And I'm going to get so many meals out of this dish. And I want to just thank you everybody for watching, and do hit the like and subscribe button. And if you're feeling generous, drop a coin in the tip jar by hitting the thanks button. And I hope everybody has a great week.